Hello, welcome to episode 46. Still, no,
Nope,
didn't
not
sound
yet.
good.
No,
I'm not
no.
getting it.
No.
Hello, and welcome to episode 46 of the Keep Tappin X Podcast.
There you go.
Today is November 24th, 2017. How you guys doing?
Not too bad. I mean, chilling.
David's chilling.
Yeah.
How about our guest for this week, Skippy? Welcome back.
Hi, I'm doing pretty Cosby, but
Pretty Cosby.
but like pre 80s Cosby, like the good Cosby.
Pre-80s Cosby.
Don't
Okay.
people
What
wanna
about you,
remember?
Blake?
All right.
Yeah.
Post or pre-80s Cosby? The one that didn't
No,
touch.
yeah.
No touch Cosby.
No touch Cosby.
Yeah,
Let's
you
go
got
with
it.
Oh,
But,
I'm
no
sorry
rapey
about that
Cosby.
joke. that was a bad one.
Great, starting off strong.
Super
Starting off with
strong.
them hot takes. So
Addendum to the next episode. Sorry about our guest. He's an idiot. He's going away forever.
yeah, Skippy's joining us again for this week. Skippy, you're moving
I am moving to our nation's capital.
of Florida.
No, that's the bath salt in old people's capital.
You're moving to Washington D.C.
I am moving to Washington.
When are you
DC,
moving?
Next week. If anyone wants to help me,
A call to arms,
A call
my
to
friend.
the podcast.
Anyone listening, help Skippy move.
Help Skippy
Just
move.
like hang about, man. I'm moving down to Washington D.C. I got some good opportunities to do what I want to do with my life.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Happy for you.
Yeah, it's gonna be super cool. I'm starting my own little podcast with a friend of mine to keep in touch. So
Yeah, tell us about this podcast. We can't plug it yet because you don't have any URLs yet, right?
no, we really
Or-
don't have anything.
Okay.
We just like have like a general idea of what we're doing. It's just like a general like what we've been up to that week, followed by like what news we're interested in general. And it's just gonna be called like Unpopular.
Unpopular.
Okay.
Okay. Keep an eye out for that podcast. So when you say like anything, like video games,
Yeah, video games,
politics,
board
like
games,
anything, right?
Warhammer stuff. Like it's like we both have different interests.
Yeah.
Like I know literally dick all about Warhammer besides that they're like big boys.
Our big boys.
Yeah.
And like I end up playing more games and keeping up on with more game news than he does. So like we'll end up just being like, hey, did you hear about this thing? You hear about that
Balancing
thing?
each other out there. Okay, cool. So Unpopular. Make sure you guys check that out, especially when you get off the
Yeah,
when you get off the ground and everything. Your URLs, we'll make sure to plug you
we get
a
our stuff
bunch and
up
get
there.
on here.
Maybe we can like do like fun little
Collabs.
cross boys.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. So that's great. So let's go right.
Don't look at me.
Yeah, no.
I don't have it.
David stole
Doing the old
Yeah.
switcheroo.
So I found
It's a
Blake's
remix.
itinerary this week. So I'm Blake. I'm taking
Saying you
over.
found it means like discarded and like the sidewalk
Kind
someday.
of did. Kind of did.
Like it was like a commercial with like Sarah McLachlan playing.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
I'll start us all off with some new releases.
Wow, thanks, David. You're a
Wow.
valued
Yeah.
member of our team.
I know.
Whoa.
Please go on.
On November 20th, Lumo for the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
On November 21st,
Nice.
Animal Crossing Pocket Camp, which I played. Got some comments on that
Okay.
for iOS.
Hey,
and
keep
Droid.
your biased opinion out of the news, huh?
Yeah.
No, I won't.
My God.
I'm the new Blake.
Oh no, that's terrible.
This is fake game news.
I had enough at one. Fake David.
Also on November
Okay, I
21st,
love you.
Gear.Club Unlimited for Nintendo Switch.
What? Is
that
that
sounds wicked weeby and I want it.
sounds like a website.
Project Nimbus Code Mirai for the PS4, also
Okay.
Weeby.
Oh, I need all the weeb games.
And Super Beat Zonic for the Nintendo Switch.
That sounds amazing.
On the 22nd, Earth Defense Force 4.1,
Yep.
Wing Diver the Shooter, PS4.
Fight giant bugs, boy.
Yep, and on the 23rd, Portal Knights and Worms at WMD for the Nintendo Switch.
Worms like O worms or
Weapon
Y
of mass
worms?
destruction.
Oh, Worms.
Oh, what?
Oh, okay.
They're like really little wormy guys. with
Yeah,
guns.
lame earthworms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Never played
Those are
Worms.
those are releases.
Yeah, those are all new releases.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
I was about to ask Blake. Does that satisfy? Is he doing well?
That's
I'm-
double
I-
David over there.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah. Now you have to act like David, Blake.
Yep. And I have to act like you.
I need. All right, give me like a what the fucking
Close
clothes
hanger.
hanger.
Clothes
so
hanger
I
and
can
then
break
snap
it.
it. Yeah. Bastard. All right. So we're gonna go right into news.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do it.
First story of the day.
Yeah.
Big one.
Oh, man.
Oh, here we go.
I'll give you the cues for the pitches, I guess.
Okay.
Dragon Ball FighterZ, obligatory story of the week.
Yep.
Gotenks, Ultimate Gohan, Kid Buu officially revealed.
You can't see my
We
face,
talked about this
but
last
I'm so
week.
excited.
Mhm.
But they have HD quality pictures this
Yeah,
time.
they have like
Yeah.
There's
legit,
3 of them. If
like
you want
in-game pictures.
to
Yeah.
scroll by.
God,
Oh.
finally. I was like,
Go
last week, I was
Tanks.
like, please show me
My
more.
boy.
I know, I
That
know.
Gohan looks great.
Yeah.
God.
And then pop,
Damn, that's
action shot.
Yeah,
God, I
that's
love
pretty
this
cool.
game so much.
So looking good.
I want to see them in action. So
You
bad.
can also check out these photos that we're posting if you check us out on YouTube.
Yeah.
But if you're listening to us on anything else, that's fine too.
They're
I
very
guess.
pretty.
You
Yeah.
can imagine. Okay, this one's full of lights. There's a lot of pink.
Yep, a lot
Is
of
it
pink.
An explosion of some sort.
Big
You have
booms.
Goku like
And there's a Colby in there, but he's not part of the game.
aw. Could you imagine though? I'll be a
but
voice
that'd be
actor.
Some pretty awesome DLC.
I'll be like the announcer. I'll be like, fight!
I would. That's it. Yeah,
Fight,
your
fight,
only line is like, "Fight! I am Colby."
I'd make $10.
Yeah,
Good $10.
that's not true. You know, don't pay voice actors.
Oh.
Yeah, I want to see them in action. I want to see like their movesets, their supers.
We've seen Joe Tanks. I don't know if that's in the
Yeah,
in there.
yeah. I saw his super, his volleyball, whatever
Yeah.
it's called.
And Pickle's like, boo!
Yeah,
Yeah.
So it was pretty cool.
Like this game is like my fucking number one.
I know.
No,
I want
so
so bad.
damn.
I want
Excited.
so bad.
We talked about it almost every week on
Oh,
the show, if not every week
I
on the
think
show.
It might be every week recently.
We never talked about the
I think it's
devs.
just like because I love the studio behind it. Like, and I adore Guilty Gear. I love the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 style of like gameplay. It is just so good.
I know.
It just looks like polished, smooth, and like it's only gonna get better from here.
Like
You know what I mean?
I've watched like videos of like people interview playing it and then pro tier play, and just it is so different and so good, and
Yeah.
I love it.
I love watching pro tier play of this game.
Mhm.
So,
Ugh.
so
It's gonna be great to
tasty.
see tournaments for this game.
I know.
Can't wait to see the full roster because hopefully it's just gonna get bigger and bigger. I don't know how many more characters are we expecting to be
10.
announced for till January.
I'm thinking like maybe
Ten,
another 4 to 6.
Yeah.
One.
Yeah.
Well, like
Oh,
Maybe like 5.
It's coming out in
Oh, really?
January, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
January 28th.
Yeah, then maybe like 1 or 2, because like I think they'll save the rest for as DLC, which usually would make me furious. But
Well, they already announced 8 DLC characters.
and they also announced a good roster of startup characters, which I'm okay with.
Mhm.
Like they did. Like I'll just honestly, I might just sleep on it for like about 6 months until they release like the Ultimate Edition.
The definitive
Yeah.
sort of addition to it.
I really hope that doesn't happen, but I know it will.
I mean, like our Arc System did it with Guilty Gear, and I bought that game like 4 times at this point.
Yeah.
Blaze Blue also has a lot of sequels too.
Yeah,
too, as well.
it's just become like the fighting game meta.
Yeah, it's a fighting game thing.
I'll ride the hype.
Next news story of the day.
Mm-hmm.
New Death Stranding details.
Oh,
Which I'm pretty hyped about.
Ooh.
Okay, let's hear
Yeah.
Get
it.
ready
this
for
one, actually.
vagueness.
Yeah,
That
get
doesn't
ready
mean
for
anything.
Very, very vague.
Okay, here we go.
So a Reddit user.
So excited.
Do you have his name, Blade? Do you know his name?
Nope.
A Reddit user
His name is Alfred.
translated some video interviews.
Interview. Did I say S? Did I put an S in
Yeah.
there? It's just interview.
Oh, okay. Singular interview.
Yeah.
Alfred
Oh.
fucked up.
In some other
Details.
language.
I assume Japanese.
I don't know. I saw it was like Portuguese or something, but I was like, I don't think Hideo Kojima
But anyway,
speak Portuguese. Like,
apparently the game is already playable, as confirmed before.
Oh.
All the characters are already done and scanned for the game. Wow. Kojima is in the detail stage of development, but he's testing it and is always changing something here and there. The development is going according to plan, so we can expect that the release window is still the same. Death Stranding has ecological subjects in it. Death Stranding will take place in the near and alternate future. Death Stranding is dark and surreal. Those are the details that we have from the interview.
Oh wow.
That's very
Wow.
vague.
Is that like from Kojima's mouth, because that boy lies all the time?
Probably. Sounds like it is.
Essentially, it's just like here's Metal Gear.
I mean,
Yeah,
like Kojima has a penchant from like outright lying about things he's working on,
That's very true.
just so that way people won't guess what's happening. Which I mean, it's not gonna happen anyway. But we don't know how his mind works. It's bananas.
Yeah.
it just works. That's the thing, right? We don't know how it works, but it works.
Exactly.
So I think we
Yeah.
can trust him.
It's like a lot like watching a Rube Goldberg machine, like in
Yes.
the middle of how it's working. It's like, I don't know where this began, how it's gonna end, but I'm here for the ride.
Yeah,
This is awesome.
it's gonna be worth it.
But I feel like we already knew all the things. That it was like, yeah, it's gonna be dark. Like,
you can just watch the trailer and get that vibe.
What if he's lying?
Oh shit.
Oh my
it's,
god,
it's gonna be the most happy-go-lucky
It's just the
game there is.
SpongeBob game.
Oh
That's
god.
dope.
I mean, it's
Yet
just,
called Death Stranding.
Yeah.
I'll play it. That sounds
I'll
great.
play it. And what does ecological subjects even mean?
I don't know.
I
Well,
mean,
like
more whales, maybe.
in the trailer, there was like oil.
Yeah,
I'm sure there's gonna be some sort of environment.
BP.
some kind of message.
The antagonist.
Yes.
I mean,
Topical.
I have.
like
I can't even
6
venture a
years ago?
guess with the amount of BS Kojima puts in his games.
Yeah.
What was his like big comment like when he first like really talked about after the trailer? He's like, it's like a whip or it's like a rope or something.
Yeah, something. I don't remember. It was something like that.
He was just like, the gameplay works like a whip.
Yeah.
Like, and everyone was like,
What does that mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and nobody knew what he was talking about.
Sir, could you elaborate?
He also said it was like multiplayer, maybe.
Yeah.
I feel like I heard that.
He alluded to something.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
It's gonna be better than Metal Gear Survival. I think we can all probably.
Okay, well,
That's not the
he
highest
didn't have
part
any
of
hand
it.
in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the shame is that like everyone is going to be expecting PT or
Yeah.
something similar to PT, and it's not going to be that at all.
It might be better.
It could be. Yeah, who knows? It could be. But I don't think it's going to be the same type of game.
No.
Yeah.
Like because the way PT is designed is like I've spent like at least 48 hours of my life just dedicated to thinking about PT
Yeah.
at various points of my life, and like PT is designed to be a Silent Hill experience.
Yeah.
Like the expecting it to be PT is wrong. Like
Yeah.
that game, that miniature little tutorial was Silent Hill. Like you're in purgatory.
Yeah.
That's
And
what it feels like.
The brevity of a demo like that or a teaser, so to say, is kind of what helps the effect of that. Imagine if you play like a 30-hour game that was like that. I think it would lose a lot of its charm.
You're right. Yeah.
It might, but like it depends on like because like I have a lot more faith in what was going to be because of just the team working on it was so good. Like, and they all knew exactly their genre. Like I was legitimately afraid of what Kojima would make as a horror game.
Yeah.
Because like I played his regular games that like freaked me the fuck out.
It's true. Vamp, man. When I was a kid, I watched my brother play Twin Snakes, and then when Vamp first showed up, the Vamp, he's like, whatever.
Like
He just like killed a bunch of dudes, and I was as a kid, he like got shot in the head, and then like came back, and I was like,
I know. Yeah.
like while I was playing not like Metal Gear Solid 2, like I was playing for like hours, and I get to like the end of the spoilers for Metal Gear Solid 2. If you get to like the part where you realize that like the big shred is just a giant big ass Metal Gear, and then like Roy starts talking to you because he's a computer program, and he like turns to the camera and goes, "You've been playing this game for a long time. Maybe you should go outside. It's a nice day out." And I'm like, it's sunny as fuck out. How does he know that? I was like, I don't want to play anymore.
Yeah. Stuff's creepy when you're like younger. You're
Kojima,
just like,
man, he's good.
man. I realized lately that I love games that break the mold and that keep you guessing. And nothing's worse in a video game than a game that's like predictable.
Yeah.
I think. So like multiplayer games are fun because you never know what a player's gonna do. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm excited.
Yep.
Yeah.
Death Stranding. It's gonna be big.
Jazzed.
Next news story of the day.
Play it on me, David.
What is that?
Square Enix adds Sky Pirate's Den back to Zodiac Age on PS4 with a new patch.
Ooh.
What the?
Zoom in,
That's
baby.
a Oh, boy.
Very small picture.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what is this?
The Sky Pirate's Den.
What is that?
Please elaborate.
So, in version 1.04 in the update, it'll be released on November 22nd. The
Wow,
Sky
did that date pass?
Yes.
Oh
is
my
good.
It's
god!
in the ether,
Oh,
baby.
bananas.
Yeah, it's in there. It's in that game. So the Sky Pirate's Den features originally cut and high definition. It's in the remaster of Final Fantasy 12.
Yes.
Ah, that's what that patch is for.
Sky Pirate's Den is a titles system featured in the original version of of Final Fantasy 12. By playing the game and fulfilling certain conditions unknown to the player until they are actually fulfilled, spirits of various characters, monsters, and other objects from the game will move into the den.
Yeah, sprites.
Which can be accessed through the menu. For each sprite that appears in the den, the player is given a title, and the condition for the sprite is revealed.
Oh,
Oh, so you just get like little collectible sprites.
Yeah,
that's
pretty much.
fun.
That's
Yeah.
nifty.
Just a nifty little feature that was added.
Look, they look crisp. I mean, the image won't tell you, but they look nice.
Yeah,
They're crispy.
it's just more things to do and to collect in this game.
Yeah. Oh,
Yep.
okay. I have to get back to playing it.
Me too,
I
actually.
keep forgetting.
I got like 15 hours in and stopped.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm about like 20 hours or something in.
Mm-hmm.
I never beat it, so I need to beat it.
I've beaten one Final Fantasy game and it's 13. So
Me too. I beat 15.
It's so weird for me to hear that from multiple people.
They're so long, and then you
like,
calm down.
like it's because like I get really far in Final Fantasy games, and then I get to a point where I stop caring about the characters.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh man, like
I just get
whatever.
busy, and then when you put down a game like that for like 2 weeks, you forget what you're doing,
Yeah.
and then it's not
Yeah.
even worth playing.
There's a point in a lot of Final Fantasy games, like at that maybe 10-hour mark, where like it goes from, oh, this is new and fun, like grinding is okay, and I like the story and the characters are cool, and then it just turns into like the mid game where it's just like, okay, level now,
Yeah.
and then you're like, but I just want more of the cool story, and it pauses kind of.
I've gotten to the final boss in 10.
Me too.
I've gotten
Yeah,
to the
final
last.
boss and didn't kill him.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Nope, I died and then put it down.
Was massively underleveled and I just kept
Yup.
dying.
Same.
Jeez.
I got to the last disc of 7 and 8.
Yep, same.
Wow.
And I think that's it.
Yeah, I literally have the exact same experience, right? I get close to the end of those games that like everyone loves, and I was like, man, I'm just not in this anymore.
I know, and it's messed up because if we played for like 5 more hours, we probably would have beat it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I just like lost interest completely in the story. I was like, meh, whatever.
I would say like I need to sit down with you or stream with you and just play like the Final Fantasies, just
Oh
bang
my
them on one
God.
after another. But you're like always busy. so
Listen,
I can't-
if this is like a full-time thing, like
yeah,
Keep Tappin X was big, I'd be like, all right, every such and such day, we're streaming
Yeah.
Final Fantasy.
I love Final. I beat most of them. Like I love that series.
And I love them. I
They're
never
fun.
dropped a game
Yeah.
because I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I beat 13 out of spite.
oh yeah, like I played that game more than once.
Yeah.
Because a friend of mine had her copy, and I played hers until I got to like the open area, and I had my copy.
Yep. Here's what I have to say about 13. 13-1, the combat is kind of boring.
Yeah.
Story's alright.
Is it?
It's alright.
There's one. I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt.
No, it's okay.
There's one redeemable thing about the story, and that's like I like the romance
Yeah.
between Snow and Lightning's sister.
I do like
the
that.
flashbacks. I was like, wow, these set pieces are beautiful and gorgeous. And then like the rest of the story, I'm like, wait,
Lassie, Falsi.
That's one of my gripes of the game. They add too much terminology that makes no sense at all.
Oh yeah,
And-
no,
and
it's
also,
awful.
the best characters are not the main character, which
No,
is also a downfall.
Oh no, I love Saz. He is the best character in the
Yes.
entire game.
Saz and Snow, my
He's
favorites.
so
Yep.
good.
Mhm.
But there's like this one section where they make you play as Saz and Vanille, and it is
Mhm.
torture.
Yes.
Because they are
Agreed.
Is that where he
not
gets his
damage
car?
setters.
Yes, that is where it gets.
Oh yeah, isn't it? What's with that summon?
Don't know.
He just summons like a doom buddy. Or,
Yeah.
I don't know or something.
I could not tell you. I finished that game story. I don't know what it's about.
Why is Shiva or Sheva or Shiva?
Motorcycle.
Why is Shiva a motorcycle?
No one knows.
You're riding like two
no
bitches.
you know, a lesbian motorcycle?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Although
Which
it's
is objectively better.
wasn't whatchamacallit, Odin just a horse?
Yeah.
Oh,
The
yeah.
metallic horse. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. They get a car. They get a
But
motorcycle.
if you played 13, 13-2, infinitely better.
really,
Actually a good game.
isn't that Pokemon?
Yes. 13-3, horrible. The worst one.
What? Lightning Returns?
It's the worst game I've ever played.
Not a fan?
But
Oh,
Lightning
there's
There's dogs
returned.
in there.
Awful. Spoiler alert, Lightning is God.
Also, Final Fantasy 13 contains one of the best lines of video gaming, which is Lightning disappointingly saying "worst birthday ever."
That's great.
Lightning is the god of Final Fantasy 15, for those who didn't know.
Jesus.
I will gush about Final Fantasy 15 though.
It's great.
I love
Wait,
that
you
game.
beat that game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so you didn't
Yeah, I
just
said
beat
that.
13. Oh, okay.
That
own
game
it.
story, it's like, oh, straight. This is what? Wait, what? 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 And you get to the end. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
That's that game in
Yep.
a nutshell.
Final Fantasy 15 has the most banging opening. Like, I love it. And then it has the most banging, like, first 3 chapters.
Yep.
And then the last chapter's banging, but everything in between is like, wait, what? What's going on here?
It's just they skip a lot of things. It's very
Yeah.
strange.
Yeah, like I watched someone play through it, and I was like, I don't know what the
Yeah.
Oh
fuck is
man,
going
It's so
on.
strange.
the ending gets me so emotional.
Yeah, it
though.
does.
Like, I was a little baby. I was a baby.
Yes. But,
Anyway,
yeah. Final Fantasies 6 through 10 and 12 are great. 6 through 10, skip 11 because it's an MMO, and then 12, skip 14 because that's an MMO.
I heard 4's not
15's
bad
good.
on DS.
Well, 6 is where, like, 6, in my opinion, is where the stories really start to pick up.
Oh, I see. Yeah, well, they follow the classic like heroes go to either find the crystals, defeat
Yeah.
the enemy thing. Not really very complex.
Mhm.
I think like 6 is when they started getting making their own narratives. Like Isn't 6 all about
Terra.
No, I mean like the actual like themes behind it is because 7's all about environmental protection. You know what I mean?
6 is like
wasn't it?
6 has a lot to do with like the like machines.
Oh yeah, like machine versus spiritualism and like god complexes. That's the one with like the interesting villain.
Yep.
Anyway,
Kefka
so anyway, let's go on with news.
Yeah. So, thanks for asking me, Blake, for the news. So, EA changes Need for Speed Payback loot crates / progression system after Battlefield 2 drama. So Need for Speed Payback's loot crates and progression systems are now more generous. Crates will now offer increased rep and bank. Not sure what that means.
Mad bank.
Those are some jargon for all you Need for Speed fans.
Yeah. You'll also get more of both by simply playing the game without interacting with the loot boxes at all. Events and beating roaming racers will afford you more rep and bank to boost your progression. Official changes. Increase the amount of rep awarded by taking parts in events. Increased the amount of bank awarded by taking part in events. Bait crates now reward increased rep and bank. Competing against roaming races will award you both increased rep and bank. Air suspension will now appear more frequently within shipments. Slightly increased rep and bank for finishing an event outside of first place. So pretty much you just get more currency by playing the game.
That's good.
All right.
That's a different trend.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe EA is just doing this right now just to be like, we're
That
good.
has to be why they're
Oh no,
doing
that
it.
is exactly why they're doing
Yeah.
it, because they're being investigated by the German Gambling Council,
Yeah.
the Australian Gambling Council, and then like the Hawaii wants to outright like ban sales of Battlefront 2 to kids.
Jeez.
Yeah, like governments are jumping on them now. So
Yeah,
they're
like this is like ESRB regulation shit going on.
Above it all, Disney hopped on.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Above all government.
Well,
they did.
Disney also like is essentially strong arming them to not fuck up the franchise for Star Wars.
Yeah. Disney was like, what did you do? And it's like, you know.
Disney's like, there's literally a
idiots.
movie
Yeah.
coming out a month from now. Don't fuck up the name.
Essentially, yeah. They're
Yeah.
like, you cannot mess up our branding right now.
Yeah. And if EA has to listen to anyone, it's a corporation with way more money than them, and that's Disney. So
Yeah. That's saying something.
Oh my
Yep.
god, yeah.
So yeah, that's good that they're doing it to other games too, and not just Battlefield 2.
Oh yeah, no,
Battlefront 2.
it's like the entire loot crate thing is just being investigated, and like
Mhm.
I think within like the next year or so we're gonna start seeing like legislation again
Yeah.
on
same.
gaming.
At this rate.
Yeah.
No taxation without representation. Lead the movement.
Sir, get out of the courtroom. We don't need you here.
Oh.
Do you think this will lead to other companies besides EA doing this too, like Blizzard and so forth, with loot boxes?
Probably not.
So,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, you
probably
mean-
not.
probably
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
like having to roll back from the loot box. Not until the government forces them to.
yeah.
Because I mean,
Yeah.
the big ESRB thing was essentially just Nintendo and Sega punching her in the face until something happened with the government.
That's true.
So it's just going to end up being like EA and possibly Blizzard, I think, because they're one of the biggest people for right now. Well, the biggest companies involved in this, because Overwatch is so loot crate heavy.
Yeah. Overwatch and Heroes of the Storm. And
Yeah.
I guess if you want to count Hearthstone, that's kind of different, but not all their games.
surprised World of Warcraft doesn't have loot boxes of some kind.
Has microtransactions. You can buy stuff for real money.
Yeah, and like,
Like mounts and
like
stuff.
the auction.
Yeah.
My brother's like made money off the auction house and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just telling Cole
Yeah.
earlier. If you spend roughly 180,000 in-game gold, you can get either a month's worth of game time for World of Warcraft or $15 in your Blizzard account to spend on any of their games.
Oh yeah.
Which is cool.
I mean, yeah, that's cool. But you can...
Oh.
I guess it's kind of the opposite. You can play the game and get real money out of it.
Yeah, that's like a whole thing in China. It's like World of Warcraft gold farming.
Yeah,
Like they
It
can really
works.
make money off of it.
Yeah.
They like their life is World of Warcraft gold farming.
it's legit.
What a way to make a living.
Yeah. I did it. I bought $15 the other day.
Yeah,
With my
like,
gold.
if someone will pay me to data mine, sure, why not? I'll
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
Next one I'm very excited about. Next news story.
Okay.
Valkyria Chronicles 4
Ah.
was announced.
Ooh,
I'm so
yeah.
hyped. I love this series.
That's the picture to the left.
Oh, yep. Just gotta scoot
Where
that,
is it?
scoot
Oh,
that
God.
picture over.
I think you put the picture from the last story just to the left.
There
Here we
you
go.
I love this game.
It's a good game. It's a fantastic series.
It's coming to the PS4, Xbox One, and Switch, which is cool. It'll launch in the Americas and Europe 2018. In Japan, it will launch for PS4 on March 21st, 2018, and for Switch in the summer of 2018. No Xbox One version in Japan.
I've only played the
Shocking.
first one, and I got really far, and then I rage quit.
Why'd you rage quit?
That game is so hard.
It is.
That game
It's
is
very
so unfairly hard
It
at
is.
points. Like, there's this one mission where you face a massive super tank that's turrets all over it, and at the same time, there's like an invincible lady with like a lance that
the
you're supposed to only
laser lance.
have like my M1 Grand and stuff. This girl has a lance that shoots lasers.
Yeah, the whole. so
And
for-
this tank is blowing you up, and
So for anyone who doesn't
I'm
know,
a little into
Valkyria
that.
Chronicles is an anime styled game that takes place in like World War II
it's
era.
it's a World War II-esque like fictional world.
Yeah, and it's kind of a hard game to describe. It's like turn based, so each of your characters has a separate turn, and then you have a certain number of action points, and you can like move them, and each like step you take takes a certain amount of points. Like shooting takes a certain amount of points. You can like take cover and like. It kind of shows the map in like an overworld.
It's like a
style.
pseudo real time. Think of like a third person. You control everybody a third person,
Yeah.
and you can take cover behind objects and stuff to like obscure your view from people. But when you take an action to shoot, you actually have to like still
Aim.
shot it. You know,
Like,
aim
yeah,
it.
and it's like a turn-based tactical like third-person shooter kind of.
Yes, that's honestly it.
Yeah, but like you were saying, it all starts off like you just have like a rifle and there's like a tank. And then it just turns like full anime mode at one point. And it's like this lady just shoots lasers and one-shots you. It's just like anime final boss style. It comes out
You
of
have
nowhere.
the
It's like,
princess with you, who is also one of these ancient beings. It's like I've seen it.
What if we do?
it's awesome. I love this game.
It is really good though. It's just so like it's just so hard.
That's like my jam though.
I recommend it.
Well, I love games that are just like, oh yeah, so by the way, fuck you.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think I didn't play the second one because I think it was only on the Vita.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't play the second one. Yes, I think it was because it was on the Vita or some sort of platform where nobody could really
That would make
access
sense. I mean, all 8 Vita people probably bought it, but other than that,
Yeah. So some features for the fourth one that's coming out: a coming-of-age story in a time of war.
Ooh.
Valkyria Chronicles 4 takes place in
original.
the same time frame as the original game.
Oh, really?
Both focuses on a whole new cast of main characters. Players will take command of the eager young commander Claude Wallace, engineer / heavy weapons extraordinaire Riley Miller, hot-headed Darsin Raz, ice cold ace sniper Kai Shulin, and more.
I want the
His
job.
name.
I want the job of just like Japanese name maker
I
for like it's only English name, but it's like Klaus Feinhardt. It's like okay.
What are these names?
These characters are you can just they're oozing anime stereotype.
They are.
Yeah,
Like the hot-headed, like,
it's
hey
like-
guys.
This is like they hit like a generator for names, for like Western names.
The ice cold ace sniper, and it's a girl, so she probably has long black hair, never has emotion. You know, it's just you can
But you
see
want,
it.
but you warm her icy heart.
Yeah.
I'm into it.
Together they will experience the painful realities of war, but will the bonds of squad ease friendship survive the frozen battlefield?
Friendship.
What?
Oh, I wonder. Oh, so I wonder. They're saying like frozen
That
battlefield. I wonder if
description's
it's a
so
more
good.
like Russian take because the original was
yeah.
more of like German
everyone
fields
dies.
and like French. Actually, it was
Right.
way more
It's like,
French.
you
than
don't
anything
fight the
else.
Russian front in the winter.
Yeah, yeah. The whole
Idiots.
game is just millions being slaughtered, but somehow you're still winning.
It's just like the ghost of Austin's front, where it's like, ooh, this is fun.
That would be cool though, like Russian Tundra style. That'd be
Yeah.
cool. So there's something called the Next Generation Blitz system. The I is a lowercase. All the other letters are capital. By the way.
Oh boy.
The part overhead turn-based strategy, part RPG, and part real-time third-person shooter Blitz battle system returns. So pretty much just the same battle system.
Oh,
The Blitz system is what they're
bring
calling
back
it.
Blitzball.
Yeah.
Please don't.
New features include an explosive new class called the Grenadier, numerous offensive / defensive battleship support options,
Ooh.
chances for a unit to have a last stand action before death, and more.
Oh, that's useful.
Plus, fight the Imperial threat with more units on larger scale maps than ever before.
Oh, did that game have permadeath?
Yes.
Yeah, the game had permadeath.
If your character died, it was it. That was it.
That was why I hated
Unless
it.
they were a main character.
Yeah, then you just game over.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's such a hard thing for me.
Right. It
That's what-
sucked.
Yeah,
why-
that's why it sucks when a giant mega tank and a girl with a lance runs at you and like just appears on the map. It's like my turn. Your
Yeah.
guy's
God.
dead, and you're like,
Well, like I
Forever.
literally could not play Fire Emblem because I played and I was like, my favorite like not main character died. Oh, I'm done with this fucking game.
Yeah.
I just
Trash.
reset the
you
level.
you get attached to the characters and they just get wrecked.
I wonder if there's a easy mode to like take off.
Oh, there might
permadeath.
be.
Maybe.
Let's see. Canvas aesthetics. The series' signature hand-drawn visual style is back and overhauled for the new. Inspired by watercolor compositions, the Canvas graphics engine blends visual elements of reality and imagination to create an expressive world filled with colorful emotions.
Ooh,
Watch
pretty.
the journey of Squad E unfold like an interactive painting.
Okay,
Cool.
I'll do it.
Looks pretty.
nice.
The return of
Greasy.
the return of a legendary composer, the illustrious Hitoshi Sakamoto, original composer of the Valkyria Chronicles series and countless other emotional epics, returns to provide a sweeping orchestral soundtrack for the game.
What?
I do
Yeah.
like the
Yeah.
soundtrack of Valkyria Chronicles a lot.
It was really good. It was good. That's all the information we have on it for now, but I'm
For
excited.
now.
What is the name of the game itself?
Valkyria
The full-
Chronicles 4.
Oh, that's it. Oh, I didn't know if it was like
Yep.
Russian Bears
Nope.
2.
I'm kind of surprised it doesn't have a really long
No,
subtitle.
but I really want that game now.
Russian Bears 2
I would still play that. It's just like two bears fighting.
on a ball. Like,
Third person tactical
Oh, yeah.
turn-based style.
Yeah, it would have like
with
the, like,
permadeath.
Yeah.
the like Japanese like anime
Pandas.
fighting style.
Yes.
It's just like
Yes.
Yeah, we have that. It's
Yeah.
called Tekken 7.
Yeah, but like, is it in like the Naruto Shippuden style?
Oh, that'd be
But
great.
they're
That's the
fighting.
jam.
They're fighting during World War II.
Obviously, and they have like little cute brushkey hats on.
With cybernetic enhancements.
Yes.
Okay, you're just making me want this game more.
We can make it.
Let's make it. Call Hollywood. So next news story.
Spielberg.
Splatoon 2 getting tons of new content.
Tons.
Yeah.
Tons.
Yeah. The first free update arrives on November 23rd, which was yesterday.
What?
Yeah, man.
You
It's
lied.
already out.
Jam.
What is coming to the game or just came from the first update? Wait, what? I don't know what that note means.
Wait, read again? I'll
just
clarify
says-
for you.
It just says dash, what is coming to the game, parentheses, or just came with the first update.
Well, because, like, it came yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Shut up. I didn't ask you.
That's how the sausage is made.
So there's 4 new battle stages.
4.
They won't all be available immediately after downloading the update. Mako Mart will be available to play on the 24th, which is today.
It's like a shopping mall.
With Mako Tsunami.
Yes.
I wish.
Schellendorf
I knew you were going to
Institute.
say that.
I love the name Schellendorf Institute. That's a good name.
Ganondorf? Shannondorf?
Yeah.
Shenandoah.
Schellendorf.
Shellendorf.
Walleye Warehouse and Arowana Mall roll out over the subsequent
These are
weeks.
such cute names.
Schellendorf Institute is new to the series, while Walleye Warehouse and Arowana Mall are popular stages returning from the original game. New Salmon Run stage after downloading the update. Salmonid
Yeah,
Smoke Yard.
That's why I gave you it.
Whoa!
Salmonid Smoke Yard we have added to the rotation. New gear, approximately 140 pieces of gear will be added to Splatoon 2,
Wow.
including new shoes, headgear, and clothes.
Wow.
Items include a motocross mask, additional winter gear, and returning items from the original game.
And a shotgun.
Yeah.
Whoa, right?
Shotguns.
Like it's like battle royale, a single shotgun.
New battle music, 5 new tracks were added. That's cool. 4 new hairstyles will be available to choose from, 2 each for female and male. Higher level caps. Currently, the max is 50, and the new max will be 99.
Wow.
If you talk to Judd when you reach 99, you'll have the option to reset your level and have a level star next to you, like a
Aw.
prestige.
Nice.
New
You only got
amiibo.
4th prestige in Splatoon, fan.
You don't mess with those people. They'll ruin your day.
The elite.
480.
I've seen all the Squid Wars.
New amiibo functionality. Tapping a compatible amiibo figure after the update will let players take and share in-game photos in preset locations and battle stages, in addition to being able to take photos in Inkopolis Square. Players can also add fun filters to their images.
Fun filters.
Yeah, they have to be fun.
Yeah.
Or
No
else.
unhappy filters.
There's like
No
a council
unhappy
that
filters.
judges. This is not fun.
We are the Splatoon Fun Council.
Delete their account.
I don't know. Is it real fun? Denied.
Yeah, they have a stamp.
Your account will join the Miiverse in the void.
Ah, to PS home with you.
You are a oh no, my mic. You are a kid now, not a swing now.
Oh shoot, no.
Convenient gear swapping. Players that want to change gear between battles and regular battles, ranked battle, or Splatfest battle won't have to exit
Oh, yeah.
to the lobby anymore. Gear can be swapped out without leaving the match room.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's convenient.
As the name suggests.
A second free update arriving mid-December includes a new game mode, Clam Blitz.
That's where the picture is, by the way.
That's Clam Blitz.
It's Clam Blitz.
Sounds
The
tasty.
clamps.
I'm just gonna leave that alone. This is a podcast for children.
Not fun.
In Clam Blitz.
That gets a not fun stamp from the council.
In Clam Blitz, competing Inklings are tasked with collecting clams scattered around the stage. After one is picked up, the clam follows the player. The objective is to throw the clam into the basket near the opponent's base. The first team to score 100 wins.
Does sound cute.
Yeah, it sounds cute. The baskets are protected by a barrier, which must be destroyed first. After collecting 10 clams, the player will earn a power clam.
Man, nah.
These superpowered clams are the key to breaking the barrier. No strategy will definitely be involved. In which
might be a typo.
What is this over here?
A statement from Nintendo.
So, in other words,
this is the fun council.
Yeah, power clams, you need them to break the barrier, pretty much. They're used to destroy the barrier, and which are used to earn points. So you throw power clams, and you throw normal clams.
Man, I might be a tax-paying adult, but I am a 10-year-old. big old idiot.
Sounds fun. Sounds like a fun little game.
It will definitely not require any strategy.
No power clams are needed.
Fun council approved.
Simpler the better.
Yes. So, the Pokemon Bank, Pokemon Transporter version 1.4 updates are out now.
Ooh,
I don't know what Pokemon Transporter is, honestly. I know Bank. I know Transporter.
It lets you bring from game to game, right? Like,
well,
it's like
the transporter is specifically used for the DS games and now the Virtual Console games to bring to Pokemon Bank, so you can use them in the new generation.
Right.
I understand. Is Pokemon Bank still like a paid service?
Yes.
It's like what, $5
That's
a year?
really dumb.
$5 a year,
Yeah.
and they don't notify you if like
Payments
it's running low.
Yeah.
And you can't like purchase like 5. Like you can't like purchase it 5 times and like get 5 years.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, $5 a year is like nothing.
I know.
That's a very cheap, but
Fine.
I don't. Still
Like
don't
if you like
understand why it's-
forget,
yeah.
and then like I don't know what happens.
They probably charge because it's like,
servers.
yeah, that's exactly what it must be, right? It's a cloud service that they have to keep up for over generations of games.
I guess, yeah.
No, I get the fee. It's just.
Yeah, I mean,
it.
you're not gonna get it unless you're like a diehard fan.
Yeah,
I get
unless you're gonna use it all.
I had
the
so
time,
much
you're not gonna
Pokemon in there.
get it.
And then when you don't pay the $5, they starve them.
No, they I assume they go into the ether.
That's not Fun Council approved, Colby. You can't do that.
$5 is fun.
So the update pretty much just adds support for Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon.
Okay.
Pokemon Gold and Silver is now supported via the Pokemon Transporter also. So cool.
Nice.
Yeah,
cool.
Right.
Cool.
If you like Pokemon, that's your jam.
Yeah. Has anyone
Rad.
played Sun Moon? Ultra Sun and Moon?
I have them.
You haven't played them yet?
I have to beat Sun first.
Oh, yeah, good point. Good point.
Did you get Ultra Sun?
I got both. It was a combo pack, bro.
I got like a third of the way through
Don't look
Moon
at
and
me.
then put it down. I didn't get too far.
I don't own any of those systems, so I can't play them.
It's
Makes
okay.
sense.
I have no desire.
The thing with me and Pokemon is, I have no desire to get Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon because it's like just like DLC for Sun and Moon, let's be honest. But every time people start talking about Pokemon, I'm like, man, I just want to catch things and fight them.
Yeah,
I just want to.
there's like an instinct in you. You just want to do like dog fighting essentially.
Yeah.
But like, don't do that.
I just feel like jaded. I don't know. I feel jaded. I'm just
Yeah.
like, I just want a good story. I'm just not gonna get that with Pokemon. That's not what it's for, though.
Yeah.
Right? You know?
Play Black and White.
Black White does have a good story.
Yeah, maybe I should.
Yeah, that one has a really good story.
Hmm.
Like I'm like completely out of the running because like I want a Pokemon game where I have like more like a bunch of all the regions that have been made so far together, but that's never gonna happen. So
like a giant open world Pokemon.
yeah,
Give
like that's my jam, but it's never going to happen.
Nope.
You know, Switch. There's a new Switch game coming out for it,
Sure.
so maybe that'll be good.
That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, no, I'm jazzed about Pokemon
probably-
Switch,
It's
even
probably
though I
gonna
don't
be
know
like
what it is.
Mystery Dungeons or something.
Oh no!
Probably.
Which it's a good game. I played the first one when it came out, and I was a kid, and I really liked it because it was like a story. You got to play as a crappy little Pokemon.
Yeah, now I'm just imagining it's going to be like Pokemon Duels of Roses.
I'm like, yeah.
Yes.
I would-
Please.
I want that so bad now.
Did a Pokemon Doom.
Next news story is about Gazillion and Marvel Heroes.
Oh yeah. Ooh,
So, Gazillion email confirms they plan to close Marvel Heroes today on the 24th, a month early, and lay off most of their staff.
Rip.
yeah, like literally, it was like the day before
I
Thanksgiving.
wanted to
Yeah.
enjoy that game
I know.
before it went down
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the
You,
stream.
you have until
Too
like the
bad.
1st of December.
So, A source has shared a company-wide email from Gazillion CEO David Von Dorman.
That's a super villain name
Yeah,
I've ever
I
heard
know.
of.
Like, he's probably a nice guy, but like,
Yeah.
he sounds like he's like punches kittens as like a hobby.
I will
Damn.
take over the world.
The reporter Jay Allen confirms details alleged
Thank
by
you, Jay
employees
Allen.
the other day. The email tells employees that there has been a company-wide reduction in force and that the bank has decided not to pursue any course of action that sees Gazillion meaningfully continue into the new year, and this requires that the company terminates its workforce. A few staff are staying to facilitate the bank's transfer of assets for any similar matters. That sucks.
Yeah, it's also like real bad because like they lost all their insurance like the day before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
They lost a lot of them lost severance packages and shit too.
Happy holidays, fucker.
Yeah,
That
like,
sucks.
it was not a good ending.
No.
Like and like I just feel like it's like almost like no one's fault, but like everyone lost.
Yeah. Yeah, I can
Ugh.
Yeah, there is no clear winner here.
Unless like they get picked up by another company.
Yeah.
Which might.
Yeah, it's possible.
whatever.
Tied to the staff termination, the email also states, "We also intend to shut down Marvel Heroes Omega per the bank and Marvel's wishes on Friday, November 24th, 2017. At Marvel's request, we have prepped messaging and are preparing to shut everything down." So I guess it was Marvel's request to shut it down, which I guess whose else would it be?
Yeah. I wonder. Keep going.
The email also confirms that staff will not be paid the PTO, paid time off, that they are owed, saying if at some point in the future these obligations will be met, you will be contacted.
What the
P.S.
fuck?
Yeah,
P.S.
that's
get
what I was
fucked.
thinking.
Yeah, what the hell?
real.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yep.
thinking about was like the PTO. Like
Yep.
they lost a lot of their back pay.
Wow.
Gazillion employees were informed that the company had lost their license with Disney to the Marvel properties on the 23rd of October. Development continued, but they were not allowed to publicly discuss the loss of the contract or the reason for the lack of announcements. They stayed on until November 10th, at which point they were informed that they were all fired as of the 11th. This explains the company's silence over the last month.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Rip.
Damn, that
Man,
sucks.
every time about how EA sucks, that is rotten.
I know, that's awful.
yeah, it's a bad situation.
So-
It's
Yeah, like they lost their license with Disney to the Marvel properties? That's strange.
I mean, it might have just been that like someone made the decision to like axe that section of like save money on the servers.
Yeah,
Refuge words. I know how to use those. It's like sort of like rein in the Marvel properties a bit.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when a lot of facets of Lucas games got shut down.
Yeah.
Because when Disney took over, a lot of games were cut. And just
Yeah.
Marvel
Probably
is very strict with their licenses anyway.
And
So, like,
yeah, like that's what the whole thing with like a BioWare Star Wars game. And,
Yeah.
Like, did you guys read that that article on the closing of Visceral Games?
yeah, we covered Visceral games
Good,
before.
yeah, it was a really good article about it. I liked it a lot.
That man, like the fact that the no PTO thing is just disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you hear companies that made a legitimately good game getting shut down, it sucks anyway.
Yeah.
But like treating them like crap afterwards, like, come on.
I hope
Yeah.
I hope
Come on.
something comes from this.
Me
like,
too.
yeah.
Like they made a good Diablo style game. Like they could get picked up by some companies.
I had a lot of fun
Yeah.
playing it.
Yeah, it was good. I played the Hulk and it was really overpowered.
Played
Well, he's the
Magneto.
Hulk.
I got to play
Yeah.
Magneto and feel really cool playing Magneto.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, that was cool. Whatever.
Oh well.
Next.
Hideki Kamiya wants to make a true Okami sequel, among
Ooh.
other things.
Among other things.
Mm-hmm. In the latest issue of Dengeki PlayStation,
Ooh.
Platinum Games game designer and director Hideki Kamiya spoke about the sorts of projects he'd be interested in working on in the future. Kamiya said, and I quote, I want to work on a Devil May Cry and Beautiful Joe remake, or a true sequel for Okami. A cooperation with Dante from Devil May Cry and Bayonetta might also be fun.
Oh.
Dear Capcom, if it's okay with someone like me, I will help anytime. Best regards, everyone. Bow down your heads together with me.
Let me work on my own franchises.
Yeah.
Please give them back to me.
Oh
Seriously.
man,
Translation.
I love Devil May Cry so much.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Oh, that's my favorite. It's like it's so dumb,
Yeah.
but I
That's
love
what
it.
that's like the point of it,
Oh god, it's so
Like everything he mentioned, I feel like is exactly what fans want. Devil May Cry, Beautiful Joe remake, true sequel to Okami, Devil May Dante and Bayonetta working together. Like all those things are like what?
It would be
That's
so
all
fun.
awesome.
It would be so much fun.
Yeah, that game would be insane.
Yeah.
Oh god, I even liked like the new Devil May Cry. It was a good game.
I never played it. I wish I
DMC,
could.
I never played it.
It's a good game. It's like legitimately a good game with a good plot.
That's
You
what I
can-
heard.
You can get it like cheap. Like it's on sale all the
Yeah,
time.
Mhm.
I was vehemently like, this is stupid. I hate it, but I played it, and I was like, fuck, this is a good game.
Yeah.
It's real
Yeah.
good.
I heard most people were like butthurt over the new Dante, but like everyone who actually played it was like, yeah, it's good.
You know, it's good. The new Dante is good. Like the story, like the dynamic between Dante and Virgil, very good. I'm like, this is
I think
what I want.
making that whole like the wage joke thing was probably a mistake. Just a little too
I
early
like
to
that a lot.
No, I agree. I think
Oh,
it's
yeah.
hilarious, but I think maybe they like got a little ahead of themselves because like they're trying to make people like him,
Yeah.
and then to be like, hey, shit on your fucking favorite thing, you know?
A little too soon.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was like
Then again, it's
one
just
of
like him.
that's like one of the best jokes. Like another like really good joke in that game, like close to like the end of it is like you're like climbing up this like TV like tower,
Mhm.
and like you get into the you're getting into the elevator, and you just stand there as it's playing elevator music for like a solid minute. And he goes, "Yeah, she's right. This is hell." I was like, "What?" So funny.
That dude isn't like Bill O'Reilly is like essentially the
Yeah, no,
villain.
like essentially,
Like,
you essentially fight Fox News.
Yeah.
It is so goofy.
Oh, that's cool.
Next.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Do you think the success of Okami's HD, which is coming out soon, is going to help maybe make a decision for that Okami 2?
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, we already have a Okami sequel. If we want to be
yeah.
technical,
You mean like the
Okami
puppy
didn't.
Is it
Okami
again?
Den,
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Although, like,
garbage.
you know, Kamiya
Yeah,
didn't
it's
make
like-
it.
That game is
Capcom
shit.
Let's talk about Okami 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A
It's not-
true.
Yeah, it's not a
sequel.
true sequel. Yeah.
It's not a console sequel to Okami.
Yeah. You don't
I
play
never-
as a Matarasu, you know.
Yeah.
I never played Okami, and I really want to.
It's really
So
good.
good.
Yeah, maybe
It's pretty good.
I'll stream it. I won't. I'm busy.
But yeah,
You
But-
won't do it. No balls.
I think money towards a franchise in general is just a good sign of having a sequel. So if it sells well,
Now, let's get the Dante Bayonetta
Oh,
Amaterasu
oh, I
Yes.
need it.
crossover.
I need
With Beautiful
it.
Joe as like a pin on all their outfits.
I don't see why they wouldn't do a Dante Bayonetta
Yeah,
co-op thing.
it's just
Yeah.
it makes so much
Yeah,
sense.
it would make so much money. It really
Bayonetta's
would.
a weird character because like, despite how popular and huge she is, I don't really
Mhm.
see her in a lot of stuff other than her
Yeah.
games and Smash, right?
The-
Can you think of like spin-offs of Bayonetta in it? Like
No.
Dante's in a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because like they push Dante like
Hmm.
hard, like literally to the
Mhm.
point where like Devil May Cry 2 had a sponsorship from the clothing brand
Yep.
Diesel.
Yeah,
I had to work for Diesel for a while in security.
Oh, look at you!
Dante was in Shin Megami Tensei.
Oh yeah, it was.
Yep, that's right.
I love that meme,
For
by the
sure.
way, where it's like featuring Dante from Devil May Cry.
Yep.
It's so
Awesome.
funny.
Yeah, I feel
Oh.
and I don't feel like it'd be weird for Bayonetta to go to hell in one of her games, and I could just be like, "Hey, Dante's there."
Isn't she already? Like,
Yeah, she probably did,
Yeah, I
right?
don't know.
She probably did.
I think it'd be like funny to have the like the game be where you can choose to play Dante or Bayonetta, and then like each part of this is like them like clashing over each other's stories.
Yeah,
I would love
That'd be cool.
just to see her, do her like her dance, like her hair turns to a demon and she's like naked for that point, and just see Dante's reaction.
it would be perfect.
Whoa!
It would be perfect.
It would start with them
Right.
like fighting,
Yeah,
like Avenger style, and they all meet up and there's a misunderstanding, and then
Yeah,
they
yeah,
fight,
yeah.
and
Because
then
like it's gonna end up being like like a dick measuring contest of style, and like,
Yeah,
that's what I want.
Yeah, it would be
Oh.
awesome.
you can't go wrong with it because like you don't need a serious story with either character, so
Yeah,
it's really
no.
hard to fuck that up. Just make
nonsense.
it bombastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all you need.
Yeah, like oh god,
Game
it's
of the
so
year.
fun.
Yeah, have Dante attack Bayonetta with a pizza. Like, why not? It would
so
just be so
funny.
silly.
And she's like parrying it with a lollipop.
Yeah, why not?
So-
Oh god, we can't. I'm seeing sad now. What I'm saying.
Russian Bears, Dante Bayonetta.
Yes.
Russian Bears 2.
Russian Bears
It
2.
was a
yes.
sequel.
That'll be the name of the crossover game, Russian Bears.
Russian Bears 2.
Bears 2.
It'd be a hidden release. Alright. That's
So another quote unquote insider chimes in on the rumors from last week on Reddit. I'm gonna confirm and deny some of the leaks that Das Vergeben posted. These are the fighting game leaks.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that
the
we
ones we went over
discussed
last
last
week.
week, which you can check out on
So
YouTube.
it's interesting.
Yeah.
What-
Okay.
So Street Fighter V, Sakura, Sagat, Cody, and his name just like Sodom? Is that just his name? That's how it's spelled.
Saddam.
Sodom. Sodom.
Oh, Sodom. Sodom.
Weird name. They are indeed part
So
of the
dumb.
Street Fighter V Arcade Edition Season 3 DLC, so that was true. The other two characters he was uncertain about are Roxy and Shadaloo Doll, specifically Setsuki. Sea Viper, Q, Aro, and Necro being free updates is only partially true. They're free for anyone who purchased the vanilla Street Fighter V, but anyone who buys Arcade Edition will have to buy them with more real money.
Ouch.
Yep. So those are pretty much true. The Street Fighter V ones.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
They
We're
can
getting
both be full of
more-
shit.
Yeah.
It's probably his alt account who said it.
Yeah.
Those are all like mainstay Street Fighter characters though. So that's not
Sea
hard to
Viper,
believe.
she's like
Yeah.
a Turk.
Yeah.
That's from Final Fantasy VII.
Uh-huh.
Not like from Turkey. Like
Yeah, I was
she is
like-
not
She's from
Turkish.
Turkey.
I was like so confused. I was like, what?
No. She's just a
I
badass.
was like, where is that in the lore?
Nothing's more badass than like a anime chick wearing a suit
Mhm.
and kicks ass.
Yeah.
Saber.
I liked in Marvel vs. Capcom when you started a fight with her, she was on the phone with her kids and she was like, "I'll be right home," and then she was like, "Kiss everyone's ass."
Yeah.
It's cool. So Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. The next season of DLC characters will in fact be Star-Lord, Miss Marvel, Ashura, Lady, Gil, and Rashid.
Interesting.
Has no idea where he heard about all the other characters he mentioned. Could still be true, but he has not heard it himself. 4-player 2v2 matches in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite is definitely coming.
Cool.
So
It's like that long list of like random
Oh, yeah, all the
Marvel
X-Men,
people.
all the
yeah.
X-Men
No,
characters and all that, yeah. No way. There's no way.
No way.
But
We'll see.
Ashura, though, is hype.
That's a
That's
new
super
game.
hype.
I have the game right there, and I still haven't played it, and it's not my
so
copy.
good.
I'm not gonna play it.
Oh,
It's so good. It's the most anime game ever.
Oh man, it is but ugly.
But you stab a sword through the earth.
I could do.
So symbolic?
From
No, you
space.
literally take that, Sephiroth.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You get punched with one fist, then punch it back with 6 and break the fist.
Oh wait,
Come
I
on.
thought we were talking about Marvel vs. Capcom. No, sure, it's rather
No,
fantastic.
yeah,
No, that
sure,
game is
yeah.
fantastic. Love that game.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
about that game.
But yes, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite is ugly.
You know,
Very
no,
ugly.
no, Shura's Wrath is beautiful.
Yes.
Retcon.
Right.
So the most important one,
Mhm.
DBZ Fighters.
This is very interesting.
Okay, so quote, speaking of the other rumor leaker, his Dragon Ball FighterZ source are either trolling him or just have no idea what they're talking about. The results of the default roster is Gotenks, Roshi, Mystic Gohan, Kid Buu, Raditz, and Android 21. The 8 DLC characters will be released over 16 months, 2 months in between each character, the first being available at launch. Regular Goku and regular Vegeta are not true, but I think it's more likely that his source has no idea what they're looking at. There is another Goku and Vegeta, but they're Ultra Instinct versions of them, not regular. Bardock is not true. Goku Black is only half true. It's actually Zamasu and Goku Black in his assist character.
That would be interesting.
The 8 DLC characters are actually Goku Ultra Instinct, Vegeta Ultra Instinct, Brawly, Zamasu with Goku Black, Beerus, Hit, Kefla, and Jiren with Pride Troopers. Doesn't know what order they'll be released in, but Goku Ultra Instinct is first.
Alright. There's
like-
no way Vegeta is going Ultra Instinct.
You don't
Yeah.
think so?
At least anytime soon.
You don't
Yeah.
think so?
So, I don't believe him.
I don't know.
Me neither.
I don't see that's like a possibility.
Not in time for like a January release of
No.
a game. Not
That
No
is
way.
true.
Yeah,
That
not
is
this
true.
concept. I mean, to be fair, it'd be DLC, but like that would be the next set.
Yeah.
So like, I can't see that happening. That'd
Yeah,
be really.
I agree
That'd be
with
really. I don't know.
I can see Goku Ultra Instinct being in the
Yeah,
game
I agree.
as DLC.
Yeah. I can see that also because he is distinctly different from the other two. Like, they have Goku Blue, Goku Ultra Instinct with silver.
Yeah.
So, like, you can see the differences in
Yeah.
the character.
Yeah.
As long as they like play different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. But, I mean, I don't have a problem with that list.
I don't like. I'd rather have Goku Black instead of like Zamasu, and then Goku Black has an assist.
Yeah.
But I guess it's like they don't want another Goku. I guess.
Yeah.
This fits the theme of them needing to add super characters, though.
Yeah.
So
What's
I
with
agree.
no Bardock? They said no Bardock, right?
Yeah.
I want Bardock in the game. I think that'd be cool, right?
Yeah.
He should be in the game.
Yeah. He's different enough. He'd just be like.
I'd rather have
Savage.
him than his son.
Yeah. But let's talk about the real character, Roshi.
Yeah.
Roshi.
That'd be dope.
Hey.
Hell yeah.
Turtle
Where's
Hermit.
Mr.
My
Satan?
boy.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah, he's not.
That's why I don't
No.
believe any of these leaks.
Yeah,
'cause
no, I
he's
refuse
in the
to
game.
believe it. I can't do it. He's in the
There's
data
no way
right
he's
now.
not.
Yeah.
We have to have Mr. Satan.
He got the mining.
If he's regulated to like you know,
Like a menu screen.
Menu screen. Forget it. I'm done.
I would hate that.
10,
so much.
2 out of 10.
Would never play again.
Yeah, he has to like his double jump needs to be the jetpack. You know,
Yeah, he has to have a jetpack.
Yeah, he just has to be like silly and wacky.
He's got to do like no damage.
Yeah,
the surf bot of that game.
mm-hmm.
I want to do present for you in like
Yeah.
that beautiful, gorgeous.
Present for you.
Oh, here.
That'd be awesome. And last but not least, Soul Calibur 6. It's real. Everything's correct.
Awesome.
That's cool.
Confirm.
When was the last Soul Calibur?
Oh, that was a while ago.
For like the 360.
360, yeah.
I have no idea. I haven't played Soul Calibur since 2, so...
I love the new one. 4 and 5 are both great. The character customization.
Wow.
Oh,
2012.
No, that's not true. I did play the customization character
It's
for
been a
the
while.
new one, and it is a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is. It's tons of fun.
Because it is so dang goofy.
Yeah,
January
it is.
31st, 2012.
Yeah,
Damn.
Soul Calibur
5 years ago.
It's
It'll
Soul
be 6
Calibur
years
5
very
is
soon.
awesome. I
It was.
love
Yeah,
that
it was
game.
good. It was good. It was very unbalanced, as I know from
Mhm.
playing it too much. There was that Elysium. Is that the character? The angel lady?
Oh, she's
I don't remember her.
But, like, I watched a video of her, and she's like wicked powerful.
Just super OP. She had one attack where she just like jumps up higher than any character can because she has wings and she just like throws something diagonally. And if you hit someone with it as like a little bit hit stun, then it's like yeah, and then you just win the game.
This
So,
is the battle strategy.
Yeah. Well, that's it for news.
Oh, that's it for news?
Yeah.
Damn.
That's all.
Thanks, Blake.
What about some upcoming
Yeah,
releases?
there's upcoming releases. On November 28th, Resident Evil Revelations 1 and 2 for the Nintendo Switch.
Cool.
Good stuff. November 30th, Siberia 2 for the Nintendo Switch. Not sure what that is.
Oh,
tour.
that's awesome.
Siberia? I don't know what that is.
It's like a puzzle game.
Oh, okay.
It's an old like PC point and click kind of thing.
Oh, I like puzzle
I
games.
spy.
December 1st, here it is. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 for the
Oh.
Nintendo Switch. And 7, The Days Long Gone for the PC.
Ooh.
Don't know what that is.
7.
That's it.
Good job, David.
That's all of them.
I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
Wow.
Oh.
We'll switch off sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm excited about
It's not with
Siberia
you.
because
You
I'm a
suck.
fucking nerd.
It was nice being Blake for a change. That was good.
How does it feel?
You're now in debt from
Yeah,
Dokkan.
it feels like I have a lot less money now.
All right, let's turn to games we've been playing this week. Let's start with our guest, Skippy. What have you been playing lately?
Oh god, what was I playing?
Something of note. Last time you were on the show, you talked a lot about Destiny 2.
I was playing a lot of Destiny 2. I'm still
Mhm.
playing a lot of Destiny 2. Something of note that I played recently.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say recently. It's like end of October. Was I played the re-release of White Day at Labyrinth called School.
What?
I think I've heard of that.
It's a Korean horror game that was like at this point at least 20 years old
Mhm.
or close to it. It's an old PC game. They essentially remastered all of the graphics to be HD, very nice. They retooled all the gameplay. They added a lot more streamlined to the game because I've watched let's plays of it, and there's a point in the very beginning where you can just get fucking stuck not knowing what you're doing because there's no directions about. Yeah, the game is very much like it is. You go into a school on like White Day to like leave chocolates for the girl he likes, and you get locked in.
Oh.
And then you find her, and like she's also like talking to you, and there's like various ghost stories and things happening in the school while you're being chased by the school's like murderous janitor with a baseball bat.
Oh.
The game relies a lot on Japanese horror tropes and like Chinese horror tropes. There's not a lot of big scares in the game, with the exception of like some really outdated weird shit. Like those like stare at the screen and see if you can see the hidden picture.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like that literally happened one time. I was like, "What the fuck was that?" I was like, "They just literally put like a stock image of like a ghost at me." That was weird shit.
You see like the little like watermark on the
Essentially, I was like,
images.
I was playing with my friend, and she's like, "What the fuck was that?" I'm like, "I don't know, but I got a trophy for it."
That's really strange.
Yeah, the game relies a lot on like the spooky aspects of as opposed to being outright terror. I was like reading a note about I guess suicide that had happened at the end of a hallway, and I was like, I have like a video of it on my Twitter, but I had turned around, and as I'm turning, you can see like in the corner of my eye, like the ghost staring at me. Like, what the fuck was that?
That stuff's creepy. Yeah.
I was like, can you not? Fuck. It was like a split second of it, but yeah, I played through a bunch of that, and I'm really enjoying it. I like eclectic, weird horror games. They're like Haunting Ground, which is so good. If you ever have a chance to play through Haunting Ground, it is a trip.
Haunting Ground, okay.
Oh my god, that's my absolute favorite video game in all video games, which is the Franciscan monk Eduardo. When you're fighting him at his boss battle, he proclaims very like loudly, "Fiona, let me into your womb." And that's exactly how that game plays. It's weird as hell.
That's what Kevin Spacey yelled before his
I don't think so. He's very gay.
Yeah,
Didn't you hear?
You're right.
You mean Weinstein, my boy. That's right. I'm not saying your name right. You're gross. But
anything else? What else you been
Destiny 2 more is a lot of fun. I've been enjoying it a lot. I'm waiting for the Osiris DLC to come out. Loop progression is much better. Update on the whole thing with their mods, not that big a deal. Like they changed nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
But you're still enjoying it after a couple months.
I'm still enjoying it, and like you literally they're pushing more and more like subtly for like you to spend money in the Eververse shop, but you can essentially spend no money at the Eververse shop and still get like nice stuff. I've gotten exotic emote drops from like the Eververse like experience based emotes, engrams that you get.
Okay.
So I've been enjoying Destiny 2 a lot more than Destiny 1. I will say Destiny 2, it feels like the game wants you to stop playing it because there's so many caps and there's so many things that once you get to the weekly milestone, the weekly caps, there's just not much else to do.
Right. Yeah. So it becomes like a checklist every time you log in at that point.
Yeah, and there's not enough strikes out at the moment for you to like reliably play through the strike playlist and enjoy yourself. You get like the same 4 strikes because there's only 4 strikes.
Oh, that's lame.
Yeah, so like I think my definitive thing with Destiny 2 is if you want to play it, like pick it up, but like wait like a year or so until they get like a couple DLCs out and then more content to
that's fair.
Stick around with, because there's less janky fixing and like things you have to be there for Destiny 1. With like Destiny 1, like the loot cave you have to be there for, the like Queen Guard event, like those things just never happened again. But Destiny 2, a lot of it's more streamlined.
That's good.
So you're not missing a whole bunch by like waiting on the game.
It's on sale right now, but none of you are gonna know because it's a Black Friday sale and we go up on Saturdays.
Yeah, I made it like a bandit, so it's fine.
Maybe a weekend sale. Who knows?
Yeah.
Well, there's always Cyber Monday.
Yep.
Oh yeah, true.
Awesome. Anything else you've been playing?
I'm trying to think of I'm trying to work my way through Valhalla at the moment.
Valhalla,
which is a PC story-based game where you're a bartender. You make drinks
for
the people.
I've heard of that.
Yeah, it's very good. It gets dark real quick.
Oh,
because you're like in like a kind of cyberpunk dystopia. And there's no dialogue options for you to choose from. There's no like, be mean, be nice, or whatever. It's like however strong you make their drink, or if you make their drink correctly. So like then that changes the dialogue options. Like my first playthrough, when you first talk to like this like reporter guy, if you make his drink, and you take like the first guy you make the drink for, if you keep fucking up because he's like, listen, like you need to get this drink right, otherwise I'm just going to leave the establishment. And like if you don't get it right, he'll like just leave on you.
Interesting.
And you miss that entire dialogue tree.
Wow.
And then like the next person comes in.
So there's no like lose state. It's just you're losing out on the game.
Yeah, you're losing out on money to help pay for your rent. You're losing out on like more story, or progression for different characters. It's a very good game. I think it's coming out for Vita soonish.
Surprised people are even porting to the Vita.
I know, I was just gonna say that.
It's just the Vita's just the weeb system.
Yeah.
But no, it's definitely worth checking out. Like, playing Valhalla. There's another game I want to pick up, but I don't remember the name of it now. So
that game Valhalla sounds like a good game for the Switch, only because like the motion controls, like if you're mixing drinks, like take the Joy-Con, like shake it.
Yeah, that was the whole thing where like, oh, like you can feel the 2 ice cubes.
See, that'd be cool. That's what it was made for.
No, Valhalla is a really really good game, and I would suggest playing it even if you're not into waifus or bartending. It's still very fun.
Wait, there's waifus in it?
The game is literally called Waifu Bartending.
Oh my god!
It's like Valhalla, like
that was not what I was expecting.
Yeah, it was called like unofficially it's called like Waifu Bartender.
When you say Valhalla, I think of just like Nordic.
Yeah.
I think of like dark, gritty kind of thing, like Waifu Bartending. I'm like,
what's because like the beer hall you're in is called like VA like 11. Like H4 like LL like
Valhalla.
4 so it's Valhalla.
I think of
I definitely goofed up that entire like abbreviation. It's been a while since I played.
WQ.
I'm back to it.
The Infraggable Crunk. All right.
Exactly.
The Justice Friends.
Justice Friends. David,
yes.
Best friends.
what have you been playing this week?
A lot of Heroes of the Storm.
Yeah.
Way too much Heroes of the Storm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like MOBAs. It's a fact.
I know you.
I played 3. Well, yeah. I always say I played 3 months of League, never touched it again because I hate that game.
Yeah.
I don't like Dota.
Mm-hmm.
I played Smite for season 1, then stopped.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a fan.
Mm-hmm.
But something is getting me about Heart of the Storm. Yeah. It has to be because I love Blizzard games since like they came out in existence. So like I know all the characters. Yeah, I know all their abilities. I know everything they do. So it's just fun to see all those characters running around shooting each other.
Oh, we gotta play more.
Yeah, and the variety of maps helps a lot.
Yeah,
because in most MOBAs there's one map.
Yes,
this is like or there's like maybe a 5v5 map and a 3v3 map or something. Yes. But in Heroes of the Storm, not Heart of the Swarm.
Yeah, same abbreviation.
Same abbreviation. Heroes of the Swarm. There's like there's a ton of maps. Every time you play, it's different.
It's like, a new rotation every week.
Yeah, so you can collect coins. You like get the shrines or summon the giant spiders or make the Zerg swarm each other. Like there's so many maps.
Yeah.
So I like it a lot. There's capture points. There's tons of stuff. So I'm having a ton of fun with it.
Good.
Put a lot of hours in this week.
Yeah.
The only new game I've played is Animal Crossing on the phone.
Pocket Camp. Right?
Pocket Camp just came out.
It looks so cute.
It is. It's cute. I only played the first Animal Crossing, the original. I didn't play any of the new ones. But it's relaxing.
Yeah,
it's just
quirky.
It's just a cute, quirky game. You set up your like campsite. You can like rearrange it and decorate it and make new furniture and do whatever. And most of my mobile game worries were extinguished when I looked at this game. Because there's a thing like when you craft furniture, it's gonna take 10 minutes to craft, or you can use like a leaf ticket to speed it up. But they give you like 200 if you link your Nintendo account to it. So you never have to spend money on them. Yeah. That's the only microtransaction in the game. So
wow, really?
Yeah,
that's intense. Holy crap!
Yeah, and then it has fishing, it has bug catching. You do actually have to actively do it. You have to like go to trees, shake them, get the fruit. Like you fulfill requests for the animals. It's the same thing as Animal Crossing. So it's cool. I like it.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Freaking hippie lifestyle.
It's free, so why not?
That sounds great.
Yeah, I recommend it.
Wow, that was easy.
Yeah.
All right,
it's cool.
Blade,
you go first. I want to know. I want to know about you.
Me?
This ain't about me. It's
tell us about
you.
yourself.
Oh my god.
It's about you,
guys. I've only I played a little bit of World of Warcraft. Hate it. I played.
Play more with me.
Sucks.
I was on the other day.
It's garbage.
I'm on every day.
Game's horrible.
Much. Play with
me. I played a little bit of Overwatch. Wasn't able to try Mora because everybody insta-locks her the minute you get to her. New hero, whatever.
Yeah.
But the game I most played this week was Fractured Butthole.
Oh, nice.
Because I'm just editing my way through there. Man, that game's so good. I will always say the game's good. The game is great, but there's not really much more I can say at the moment because I kind of said everything I wanted to about the Fractured Butthole. So maybe when I'm done, I'll say more about it.
How close are you to beating it?
I don't know. I trying to remember the last thing I did. Oh, there was this weird point where you wake up and you go out of your room and there's blood everywhere, and you're like, what the fuck? And the music is like, woo! You're like, what the? And you go downstairs and there's like hand marks like leading downstairs, and then you go into the kitchen and there's just blood in every inch of every like everywhere. There's just blood everywhere, and no, like your parents aren't around, and like you go in their room and their room is fine, but like, and then you just leave your house and continue with the game.
Sounds like a Saturday night.
Yeah, I'm just like, what? That's so strange.
And no one mentions it. Nothing happens with it.
Not yet. Like my character isn't concerned at all.
That's like
so weird.
Red Room creepy, and I hate it.
Yeah,
right.
But I did phase probably one of my favorite bosses. I don't want to spoil it, but it's at the police station because they say that essentially their quest. This isn't really a spoiler, but all you do is you help the police arrest black people.
Yes.
And so you have to go and like free all like the black people from prison. And the whole time the chief is like, what? You think we're racist just because, like, we're victims. You're the racist ones. And that's like their whole mindset through the whole thing. And then you finally corner the chief and he's like, we keep one white guy in here. And then he unleashes the boss. Again, I won't spoil because it is awesome. I already told Blake. It is an amazing fight. I'm starting to get to the point in the game though where it's like really easy.
Yeah.
I unlocked all the classes now. And you can mix and match, but I've like kept the same like 3 abilities for my whole run. I might switch it up a little bit, but that game's easy.
That game does multi-classing in a weird way where like you pick your first class and you have 4 abilities, and then when you multi-class, it's like here's the 4 abilities of that class. Now pick which 4 you want of both 8. And then you get your third. It's like you have 12 total abilities. Pick 4.
It's very limited. You'll end up having like 12 to like 16 abilities by the time you choose your last class, but you can only have 3 normal abilities and like an ult.
Yeah. So you pretty much take like the best of each class you pick. The best ability from each class.
But some are just like straight up better than others. Yeah. I don't know. It's weird because you can't like. Choosing multiple abilities is kind of like hard in that game because you'd be like, okay, well, I could be like all healing abilities. That's kind of boring. Yeah. Because you never know when you're going to be forced to have a certain character because allies don't level. They just, they have their own stats and everything. They stay consistent with you, but sometimes you're forced to have certain allies and sometimes, you have to, forced to switch them out and stuff. Yeah. So if you don't really know, I think you can switch your skills before a fight, which is useful. So I guess that kind of mitigates it. But still, three abilities sucks. 3 abilities in all. I wish I had like at least like 5 abilities. That'd be cool.
You pretty much just pick like a heal, a straight line ability, and like a cone. Yeah, like an AoE, and then you have the ult just be the most damaging one.
Makes sense to me.
I actually all my abilities are status ailments. Well, really? 2 of them, and then I have a line beam. I just shoot a beam. I catch someone on fire. Just does massive damage, and every status effects in that game are ridiculous. It's like imagine you're playing Pokemon and then you burn them, and it takes like a quarter of their health, like every burn.
And you can stack them, I think, right? You can stack bleed.
You can stack multiple different. Well, I don't know if you can stack like the same bleed, but you can stack like my other ability is I can freeze them, which skips their turn entirely.
My God,
it works on anything but bosses, and
Jesus,
it's ridiculous. And by the time that gets off cooldown, like they chill out. Sorry, they come back to normal. You can just freeze them again. It's kind of almost stun lock them. But I fought one boss. I'm just gonna say I fought Shub Nidaroth.
Oh yeah,
the Elder God.
Yep.
I'm not gonna say what context I fought him in because it comes out of nowhere. And you're just like, what? But it all makes sense in the end. You're just. It's not even the final boss, and I fought an Elder God. It's kind of a frustrating fight, but it's fun. Anyway, that's what I played. What you, Blake?
I beat Mario Odyssey.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Yes, tell us about Super Mario Odyssey.
It's good.
Yeah, it is.
That's it.
That's it. All right, we're done. Anyway, thanks for.
Man, it's really good. Because like, I have this habit of like not beating games.
Yes.
Or like I buy a game and then I just don't play it because I hate myself.
Yeah.
And I made sure to sit my ass down, play the game, beat it, and I did.
Are you gonna play any of the extra content in it?
I did a lot of the extra stuff.
Did you do the Dark Side of the Moon?
I got mad, so I stopped.
You did it?
I made it to like the second. I was like, "Where's the hearts?" It's like a boss rush.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, like, there's like a ton of shit to do after. And it's like it's cool that there's more extra content.
You can beat the game at like 400 moons, I think, or less, and there's 850 total.
Oh,
but you can get 999.
You can get 999 if you buy the extra coins. Yeah.
I want to know where's Luigi. Maybe he's there somewhere.
Wow, is he not in the game at all that you can see?
Not in the main game.
Oh,
wow.
I don't know if he's in the
me
post
and
game.
Nicole are gonna complete it.
Couldn't find him.
So we'll
I don't know where he is. He's just not there.
She just
weird.
DLC.
He's usually just chilling.
0 to 10.
Yeah. 0 out of Luigi.
Luigi out of 10.
But you enjoyed it? What was your favorite part about it? You did like some part of the mechanics that you enjoyed the most?
I like the little, like, in midair, you can do a little dive.
Yeah.
I like that.
To like gain speed going down.
No, like you're in midair. Like you do like a jump. Like you can do a long jump, and then like you can throw your hat, and then you can do like a dive into the hat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like it doesn't help you like reorient and like add more heights to your jump.
Oh,
There's a lot of good acrobatics in that game.
What was your favorite possession? I don't know what that.
Just in general, or like
the one you do at the end of the game.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Also, like the one in the Mushroom Kingdom is cool too.
All right,
I know.
The whole,
like Mushroom Kingdom thing is cool.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. But if you ever want to cheese a boss, just play co-op. Because if someone plays the hat and hits an enemy with the hat, it doesn't go back to Mario's head. It just bounces off the enemy. So if there's like a boss or something that needs to be hit multiple times, you can just beat the hat and be like doink 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 doink, and then you win.
Wow.
So can you cheese like the boss rush? Did
Absolutely.
you cheese the boss rush?
No comment. It's really cheap.
He believes the Fifth Amendment.
The other person just dodges. The person playing Mario dodges. And the person playing the hat just rams into them over and over and wins. It's stupid.
Perfect.
Amazing.
So
I was getting like mad when I was playing.
Yeah, no, it's
like this is fucking shit.
Yeah, no.
So Blake,
Yeah.
what would you rate on our scale of garbaggio to straight banging?
Mm-hmm.
What would you rate Super Mario Odyssey for the Switch?
Straight banging.
Wow,
Yeah.
just right out of there.
I agree.
Yeah.
No, I
Straight
agree.
banging.
So good,
You hear
dude.
that, Metacritic?
Yeah, man.
I'm calling you out.
Just don't at me.
Awesome.
I hadn't been interested in the Mario game forever since this game, and this game is awesome.
Yeah.
I can't wait to borrow it from you.
Oh no.
Yeah, like
Perfect.
I haven't wanted to play Mario games since like Sunshine, so
Same,
now
yeah.
I'm like, oh.
This game's good.
Banging.
Mhm.
What else, Blake? What else have you been playing?
That's really
The
it.
huge.
The huge.
Yeah. You play any Friday?
No.
No. Wow.
I'm trying to get my cousin back into it. And
Oh,
he
I
like
see.
fell off the face of the earth, so I had to find him.
Oh.
Found him at Thanksgiving. He's like, we're eating food. I was like, hey, play some more Friday 13th. He's like, here's DLC. I was like, yeah, you fucking idiot.
A question I want to pose to
What?
the other two in the room.
Yeah.
It pertains to you, Blake, and the people watching.
With
Do
their
you
eye
put
ears.
corn in your cornbread? Like
In it?
someone's grandmother here.
Corn in the bread?
Yeah.
I mean, God, like that's a complicated question.
My
I mean,
grandma
like,
put
I
sweet
don't
corn
prefer
in
it,
the
but
cornbread.
It's not bad.
I'm like, this sucks. I ask everybody, and they're like, who the fuck does that?
That doesn't
I'm
sound
like, my
bad
grandma.
necessarily.
Yeah, like
It's not
I've
bad.
had it,
weird.
but like I just don't like eating kernels of corn.
That's
Yeah.
what I don't. When I think cornbread,
It's like biting into
Yeah.
a cookie you think is chocolate chip, but it's raisin.
That's,
Like,
that's pretty
I'm
much.
like, I mean,
that's
this is
pretty much
not
it.
bad, but like I wish it wasn't.
cornbread doesn't even taste like corn.
Yeah.
Why is it called cornbread?
I had 2 Thanksgiving
It's
dinners
yellow.
this year.
Yeah, I guess.
I had 2 Thanksgiving dinners this year. Neither had cornbread. Only one had corn.
I made a banging cornbread.
Did you?
I had a
Was
mix.
there corn
and I
in
was
it?
like, I don't know this. No. And I was like, I had this mix, and I was like, I don't know. Like, I feel like it needs more, so I just put a bunch of like different stuff in it, and it
Like
came
corn?
out great. Not corn.
I mean, like I don't know, like
Popcorn.
like I feel like I would put corn in cornbread, but like I would use like a recipe that like I knew would be good. I would just be like sprinkling it on like it's Jimmy's.
Can you imagine just like on
No, it's like
top
in
of
it.
the corn?
It's
Yeah.
like in it.
Yeah.
It's not like on top.
I had.
It's,
Well,
it's
like,
weird.
it's not like chocolate chips. You can't just be like, oh yeah, this will add flavor. It's like this is corn.
I'll pose the question. What is the best thing you had to eat Thanksgiving this
I was
year?
gonna ask that, you bastard.
Well, I'm asking it now.
All right. Blake, what was the best thing you ate?
There
Cornbread?
was some. No.
Literally.
That's on like the lower tier of right. I don't know who made them, but bless.
Mhm.
There was some pumpkin bread muffins, and when you bit into them, they're like moist.
How do you not know who made them?
I wouldn't pay attention.
What?
Somebody just left them there. Whose are these?
Like you bite into it, and it's like
Like an anonymous
a
donor.
yummy sponge of gooey love.
Gooey,
Sounds
I
awesome.
like using the word gooey for food. It makes me, I don't know,
Yeah.
makes it sound good
It was-
to me,
it was
honestly.
incredible.
Not in any other facet should the word gooey be used.
Did you ever use
In
the
a positive word.
gooey?
Skippy.
I don't really do Thanksgiving up really. So I mean, shrimp was good.
Shrimp.
There was shrimp at mine too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
Fair
good.
enough.
Yeah, like I mean, I'm not really a big Thanksgiving person. Like, I think turkey is like the grossest meat human
really?
decided to consume.
Oh.
But like, so like I
That's
don't eat.
fair.
I don't eat a lot at Thanksgiving. But like, I am a big fan of shrimp as an hors d'oeuvre.
Oh, really? Can't stand shrimp.
Yeah, like
It's
literally,
good.
literally, like it's the opposite of my everyday life, where it's like I will consume until I can no longer move every day. But Thanksgiving, I'm like, I'll abstain for a bit.
All right, we got shrimp. What was it? Say it again.
Pumpkin bread muffin.
Pumpkin bread muffins. Me, it was actually the turkey because I made dinner for my dad this year because it was just my dad and myself. So I made all of dinner and I did everything from scratch except for the cornbread. But the turkey, I got like all the seasoning. Like I think I liked it so much because I just made it. Like I put I put everything I could into it.
It's your
It felt good when you ate it.
Oh, exactly. I was like, I can't believe this came out as good as I
I can see that.
whatever. That was my favorite. What?
Oh, I just pictured like you, like, all right, it was like a pan shot, right?
Yeah.
It's like you at the table,
Uh-huh.
at the head of the table, and then like a pan to like, it's a 4-sided table, all right?
Okay,
so,
yep. Mhm.
4 chairs, all right? And then it pans to your dad, and then it pans to his amputated leg just sitting at the other table. At the other side, man.
Like it's just there, like a table, like plate set up in front of it.
Yeah.
Would you like
Wine
some
glass.
more amputated leg of my father?
It's hungry. It's really like a big way of more.
Let me cut your steak.
Please don't put knives in front of me. He's nervous.
Spooks him.
Fucked up my dad. Fuck.
Hey,
His
I've
progeny
known
over
him
there.
for a long time.
Oh my
David.
Lord.
Yes.
What's your favorite thing you ate?
Was it his dad's leg?
That's where it went.
Corn on the cob.
Ew.
My favorite thing I had
It was the
was
cornbread, wasn't
the
it?
sweet potatoes I had.
Ooh.
Had bananas, cranberries, and apples mixed in
That
with
sounds
the sweet
wow.
potatoes.
amazing.
It was delicious.
That sounds
my
good.
God.
I don't like sweet potatoes unless it's a dessert of some kind. Like
Yeah.
sweet potato casserole or something.
The
It's
bananas
really
kind
good.
of overpowered a little bit, the flavor, but it was really good.
That's
Was this at location A or location
That was
B?
in my house, so
Okay.
location B, I guess, because over
Okay.
there second.
All right.
yeah.
Just,
I wish
say
Shout out to cranberry sauce.
in
I
location B.
love it. And location B.
In location B.
Yeah, like I wish you'd ask me like what my favorite thing was like last week because I made some bitchin' mac and cheese.
Oh yeah.
I
Nice.
just learned that mac and cheese was like a Thanksgiving thing that they
Oh,
do in
yeah.
the South all the time.
Oh, yeah.
I know that.
I believe
So,
it.
like,
I'm
doing
a
that.
Southern boy. I mean, I was born in Rhode Island, but I'm a Southern boy.
Yeah.
I made a buffalo chicken dip today. It's in the
Ooh,
fridge.
nice.
Got a lot of that left over. Anyway,
Yeah.
I just want to say that cranberry sauce sucks.
I don't like it.
Damn!
I don't like it either. No,
What
I
the
don't like
hell?
it.
He's incorrect.
I was
I'm with
never-
you, David.
Yeah, I was never a fan.
We bonded when you
You-
took my script.
you're both
You
objectively
can both
wrong.
be wrong. It's fine.
You deserve this.
No, get away. Put that away.
There you
Stop
go.
it.
No, this is like an expensive one.
Yeah, get away.
Well, it
It's made of
spins.
wood. It's just
Oh, wow.
loose.
That's a fancy glass.
Anyway,
I'll put it back.
Skippy, our guest.
Hello.
If you could recommend anything to anyone in the entire world right now, it could be your favorite type of screwdriver. It could be your favorite guitar string brand. It could be your favorite
This is the part of the show where Kobe looks around his room for items to
color.
list.
It's true. It's so
like-
true.
I
I know
don't do
it's
any
true.
of those things.
Your favorite brand of thermos. What would it be? What would you recommend to the good people?
Currently, I'm reading Lindsay Fitzharris's book, The Butchering Art,
The Butchering Art.
which is the history of, I believe it's Joseph Lister and his journey into germ theory.
Wow.
Interesting.
Okay. Awesome.
It's a very good
That
book.
is a passion of yours? Germ theory?
I love how gross people are.
Cool.
So I like reading about the human body, and I mean, I'm studying to be like a post-life person,
Cool.
like all that jazz, embalming and boys.
What was the name?
That's awesome.
Of it
It's
again?
called The Butchering Art.
By
Lindsay Fitzharris. It just
Fitzharris.
came out like last month.
Lindsay Fitzharris, The
Interesting.
Butchering Art. So make sure you check that out. Your local Barnes and Nobles or any. No.
Your Uncle Babbage's.
Yeah. So check it out. Thank you for the recommendation.
Yeah.
All right. I think we're good. Everybody good to go?
Yeah.
Any last words? All right. Good. So, thank you so much for joining us for episode 46 of the Keep Tappin X podcast. Make sure you check us out on all of our social medias on twitch.tv, youtube.com, Google Play Music, iTunes, not on Spotify yet.
Working on it.
Most other sites, you can look us up at Keep Tappin X with no G. It's Keep Tappin X with no G. And make sure you keep an eye out in the coming months, weeks, I don't know, for Unpopular. It's gonna be Skippy's.
It should be like another like month or so where we're gonna get all our stuff like hashed out correctly and sound all
gotta get going. So look at Unpopular. It's gonna be an awesome podcast. We'll let you know if the name changes, and we'll drop some links down.
It will also be a safe for work podcast.
It'll be safe for work?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. That's not what you get here.
Yeah, we're gonna do safe for work for that podcast.
Perfect. All right. And anything you want to plug?
Aside from that book, let's see. What else was I doing?
Just like your Twitter or anything? I don't know.
Like,
no, we don't need a recommendation. Everybody gets one. Everybody gets one.
Wasn't prepared. No, if you want to follow me, I'm not even gonna bother pronouncing my Twitter things, and no one can spell it. So just like
I'll link it.
I'll throw you the links, and you can like follow me on like Instagram, Twitter, like add me on PSN. I'll play with whoever. I don't give a shit.
Perfect. Yeah, check out the link in the description for the social medias. What are you doing?
I just pointed.
Don't touch Gerard Way.
Why are you touching my Bob? I left the band.
I pointed at that guy.
Yeah, he's like, I left the band.
Yeah, he's Murder Boy.
Bob? Yeah, that's Bob.
It's Bob the Murder Boy.
Yeah. All right, thank you guys so much for joining us. Have a great week. Thank you, Skippy.
See ya.